The battle between Superman and Doomsday in the Superman and Lois Season 4 finale wasn't just an explosive confrontation. It was a deeply personal and thematic culmination of Superman's journey throughout the series. As with their initial encounter, Superman was outmatched. Doomsday's raw power rendered him nearly invincible, and even Superman's superhuman endurance couldn't keep up. Clark's priority remained clear: protect Smallville, Lois, and their sons at all costs. But this time, his strategy faltered. The devastating fight tore through the town, leaving Superman visibly drained and forcing him to confront the inevitability that he couldn't win alone. This was a stark contrast to the first clash with Doomsday in the Season 4 premiere, which was strategically drawn out over several episodes. In the finale, the pacing of the battle was relentless and immediate, taking the stakes to a new level. Superman's decision to take the initial fight into space during their earlier encounter underscored his instinct to isolate the threat, minimizing damage to Smallville and Earth. But this finale battle was grounded, literally and figuratively. Doomsday brought the fight directly to Smallville, putting its residents in grave danger and forcing Superman to lean on his allies for the first time in a situation of this magnitude. Clark's reliance on his sons, Jonathan and Jordan, and on John Henry Irons as Steel, became the pivotal moment of the episode. Steel's hammer proved critical, temporarily incapacitating Doomsday and shifting the momentum just when all seemed lost. This wasn't just a physical turning point, but also a symbolic one. Superman has always carried the immense weight of protecting others, often alone. The finale forced him to acknowledge that even he, the Man of Steel, couldn't do everything on his own. It was a moment of vulnerability and growth, amplified by Lois's decision to stand firm against his lone wolf tendencies. This emotional resonance extended beyond the battlefield. The episode revisited the theme of loneliness that has been central to Superman's character arc. While Clark has shared his dual identity with his family and closest allies, the burden of being Superman has always been deeply isolating. This final confrontation with Doomsday demanded he embrace the strength of his community. The sight of Doomsday burning away in the sun was not just the conclusion of a battle, but a metaphorical release of burdens for both Superman and the bizarro version of himself. For Superman, it marked a turning point in understanding that strength isn't just about physical power or endurance, but about connection, trust, and the willingness to accept help. For the inverse world Superman, it was a bittersweet moment of peace after a life filled with struggle and alienation. The finale wasn't just about spectacle. It was a deeply emotional resolution to the series' core message. Superman doesn't have to bear the weight of the world alone. This theme resonated not only through the fight, but in the relationships that have defined the series, particularly Clark's bond with Lois, his sons, and John Henry Irons. Every blow, every moment of desperation, and every act of courage underscored this lesson, making the final battle a fitting and meaningful conclusion to the season. What did you think about Superman's final stand against Doomsday? Did the emotional beats land for you as much as the action? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take on how Superman and Lois brought this epic battle to life.